In mugshot news.
Oh, what the hell happened?
Submitted by Bob Da Builder.
Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Yay, someone else.
Wow, I never heard that song.
What the fuck is that?
Bob the Builder. Yes, we can.
Oh, that's a Yes We Can. Okay.
I only knew it because my brothers.
Yeah.
Si se puede. And I really like the
What is this, like some kind of like Mexican Home Depot song? What is it?
What?
It's the yellow and blue guy.
Bob, not Juan.
Oh, my bad. Bobo the Builder.
I've never heard of a Mexican named Bob, but it could be.
It could be, right?
Roberto.
Yeah. No, we would call him something
But his
else.
name's Roberto.
We would call him Beto.
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 Babo.
Cops used facial recognition technology to catch 25 wanted criminals at a beer festival.
Oh, that's fucked up. They ruined their day.
What, like they went to like a beer? What are those?
Like
Oktoberfest?
Oktoberfest?
Yeah.
And what they do, they have like a scanning device.
I wonder if that's legal. Should that be legal? I guess it is if you're in a public space.
And your face is kind of different when you're drinking a lot, right? Like mine is. You know what I mean?
Like your muscles were relaxing in weird ways.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm always like very focused when I drink. Like, cause I trying to act like I'm not drunk at all. So I'm like, like that kind of
You
shit.
look mad the whole time?
Yeah, I look angry. I've been told that many times. So
So 25 wanted individuals were arrested when they showed up to this Chinese beer festival.
Oh, that's not a good idea. This Chinese beer festival sounds like a disaster.
Everyone's just red.
It just sounds like a crazy disaster.
what's Chinese beer like? Like a Chang?
like
Tsingtao?
Yeah, it was that.
Tsingtao?
Qingtao.
It's Tsing, right? And then Tao.
Oh, I've always.
Oh, this one's Qingdao.
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 Have you had Chang? It's super cheap and it's really good.
I've never had.
I've heard of it.
Good brew.
So yeah, they all showed up at this beer festival and they caught these people because there were 18 cameras installed at 4 entrances at the festival.
Oh shit.
So they had these like facial recognition cameras. They were able to identify each of these suspects in under 1 second by running their face under like police data, the database. And so they caught 25 of these guys, and one of these guys were wanted for over 10 years.
Wow, what a setup.
Beer festival caught him.
And what was the crime?
They didn't mention the 25 people, but just that one person.
Probably like Kung Fu in public or something.
They must have knew that these guys were gonna come for them to set up 18 face recognition cameras.
Did they throw the festival just to capture criminals?
Yeah, it's a setup.
Sponsored by the FBI.
Like 25 wanted criminals, and how many people come to a beer festival? But then again, it's China, so probably a lot of people.
It's like not that many, about 400,000.
Like I'm thinking of festivals in LA where it's like 100 people go because everyone's like, I'm staying inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying that there are also dozens of other people with criminal records or a history of drug abuse that were refused entrance to the festival as well after the computer spotted them.
Wow.
Oh, you know, that's a kind of a good idea. You keep all the like pedophiles and like wanted people out of the festival.
We should implement that over here. I'd be down.
This is why
like,
I'm
scan
glad.
my face. I'm cool.
That's even worse.
This is why I'm glad computers are in charge of that job. Because if that was me, I'd be like, oh, that's him. That's him too. That's him. That's him. That's him. Get that guy.
In China, they all look the same.
Like I don't fucking know. I'm just like I don't know. I don't know the difference of. I do the same thing about white people. I'm like they look the same.
That's him. Yep.
Close enough.
That's him.
Yeah.
I'm like they're brothers.
Yeah, well, they did mention that there were 6 officers stationed at each of the entrances so they could verify the matches. And they're saying that this system has a 98.1% accuracy.
Wow.
Pretty fucking low.
91.8%.
98.
I was like, wait, that's 91.8. I kept thinking, well, that's not that accurate.
I said 98, right?
Yeah, you said 98.1.
Okay.
I'm like, I said that right.
Because if it was
So about
90,
2%
because if it was 91.8,
I don't know about that. Would you buy a condom that's 2% off?
Exactly right.
I think our condoms are one.
No, they're 99.9.
Oh.
Would you buy a home that's 98% a home?
Yes.
That's a deal.
That's a pretty good fucking deal.
Thank God who built it. I need to build my next house.
A piece of the garage is like off or
Just
something.
the door is
Yeah.
missing.
It's great. I'll take it.
That's great. We need that in the US. We need that at every supermarket, every restaurant, anywhere we go.
More police, and we need a police state.
Or police. No guns. Take away all of our guns and put cameras everywhere.
No, but these
CCTV is like everywhere in Japan and Europe too. Yeah.
Oh.
There's one camera. There's more cameras than people there or something.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't know who's watching. because I don't even know if I could keep track of all that stuff. Like,
Maybe that's just used for like if you have to rewind and see if something happened, you know, on the 8th block of whatever.
It's helped out a lot of people though. I know like in Korea they have like CCTV everywhere, and people always try to like con people, but you can't because there's like a camera every fucking corner.
Like all the insurance frauders and stuff. Yeah. Guys who run in front of moving vehicles.
those are so. I love watching those Russian. Yeah.
There was one of this guy who like runs in front of a car and then like he like throws himself.
They kind of like that slow fall.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm fucked up basically. And then he's like, I have a camera like thing. And the guy's like, oh, well, fuck you.
Like he was in the right.
Yeah. It's like, well, you ruined his day because.
No, he can't con it.
You're ruining my business.
Yeah, I like the.
What accent was that?
It's Italian. It's Italian. You're ruining my business, huh?
Anyways, yeah. So it was pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like if I was going to a major event and they had these cameras set up, I'd feel safe.
Yeah, because then it's kind of like not infringing on your right to privacy because you're going to a public thing and you're agreeing to go. But if it's kind of like forced upon you, then it's kind of questionable maybe.
I say put machines in charge of all this shit, including the airport. Because, like, how many people get racially profiled at the airport, right?
Right.
What if a fucking machine's doing that shit? How can a machine racially profile you?
Unless you program it to only go for Asians.
Never mind, not foolproof at
Like
all.
that hand soap thing, that was that racist hand soap thing. Did you guys see it?
No.
Oh, that it wouldn't react.
Yeah, the hand soap thing would only react to like light skin or white colors. So then like a black guy put his hand under the soap machine and it wouldn't come out.
Why? Because it
It
doesn't
was
register
programmed,
that it was like.
They didn't program it to recognize dark skin.
Wow.
Did you see in the South Park game the difficulty slider? As you you go from easy to more like hard, your skin gets darker.
What? For what game?
There's a South Park game.
Like the old school one or
No, new one that's coming out, and they made the difficulty
on purpose.
Yeah, on purpose. Yeah. Because like obviously like the darker. your
Life
skin
is
color.
harder the darker you are.
Yeah.
Oh, like a game of life?
Yeah, no, it's just the game where you're creating your own character, and in the slider.
A video game.
Yeah, in the slider. The more difficult the game is, the darker your skin is.
Oh my
All the
God.
way to like hard black.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That does suck.
I don't know. I think the whole camera thing, a lot of people here will be against it because it's like super. We're paranoid about government controlling everything.
Yeah, probably wouldn't fly here.
In certain places like a stadium or like
Just
I don't know, like
public places
that can be targeted easily by a, you know, and then there's not enough personnel that can handle it. We should have machines do that for that.
But you know why? We say it won't fly here, right? But then in the next breath, I don't see anyone pushing for that. You know why? Because we have camera and microphone in our pockets.
Oh, and then people will do it.
Yeah, so we're fine already. Like the government's like, we don't need to push for this, guys. Trust me, we got their
We've
fucking
been
asses.
surveilling.
We've got 300 million surveilling people, you know.
As intimate as we want. We got them all in the toilet.
What about the criminals that don't carry their phone around and they just
phones
under
only?
You mean master criminals?
they're under the radar.
Well, this facial recognition thing is pretty cool too, to spot people that are missing.
Yeah, like children that are.
Yeah.
I know they do it all at the Vegas casinos.
They do?
They have a huge list of people that are banned, and then they all share the same black book. So like if you got caught card counting or
If you're Ben Affleck, for example, right?
if you get kicked out of a casino, they all share the same thing. So if you're blacklisted from one, they're all across the nation. So like if you walk in and then they register, they go, oh, this guy, psh, take him out.
Dude, Ben Affleck is on the ban list at Caesar's Palace.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he was counting cards.
What?
For reals?
Dude, yeah.
I
Look
gotta
it up.
Google this.
Google it.
What if you just walk through the door like this, or with a beer in your hand like that?
I mean, eventually you're gonna lift your head up, and then
Is
it's
it
rigged all over the camera. Like,
Oh, he even admitted to counting cards
I mean, it's not illegal.
at the Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah, counting cards isn't illegal. You're just using your brain to do math.
But he's banned now, right? Like,
I thought it was illegal to count cards.
Counting cards isn't illegal. It's perfectly legal.
So if they find out you're counting cards and winning all this money, they're not gonna do shit?
No, they're just gonna
They're
kick
just not
you
gonna
out.
let you come back.
They just refuse business to
Yeah.
you. They just refuse it, but they can't send you to jail. But if you're cheating though, they take that serious in Vegas.
Yeah.
You could do like years. There's like guys that like hack like slot machines and shit like that, and then they're doing like 20 years. Like murderers get away before they do. Yeah.
Don't touch people's money.
Yeah, cheating is crazy.
Counting cards is perfectly legal.
Yeah, because all you're doing is using math in your mind. Like they can't tell
Yeah,
you.
you can't
hey,
not
hey,
use
hey,
math.
don't be too smart, okay?
Yeah.
Don't do that. And you're not cheating. You're not doing anything. You're just like based off of all the cards that came out, you're just keeping track.
They use multiple decks.
There's some with one deck.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're not having it face up, you don't know the probability. Even if it's, I mean, at 4 decks, it's still easy. You could still count cards, and then you just basically look at what came out, and then you kind of predict, okay, well, it's probably gonna be better probability, so I better make my bet higher. It's super simple, but they don't like that because it's.
Do you try doing that?
That's kind of what we do already. When we see too many aces out, we know we're not gonna get a blackjack later.
Yeah, so you just pay the minimum and then just, yeah.
Hey guys, what'd you think of that video? I know you loved it, so make sure to hit that like button to watch more videos. Check it out up here.